Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik back, and I'm just gonna play this SOLExodus game live and tell you why I don't like it. I think this game is actually one of the worst games I've ever played, or at least the demo. I know that's not really giving it a fair chance, but the game should really engage you at the beginning of the game. Instead, you get what is one of the most bland experiences I've ever had flying through space in a game. They have managed to make space boring in the way that only EVE Online has managed to do so far. Here's the opening cinematic. As you can tell, very spectacular. They worked for hours and hours on these graphics and
Are we ready to
thought they should show it off.
Or do I have time to beat Cassie at another game of chess?
May I remind you, Commander David, that you have my current skill level set at Novice.
That's because you cheat, Lieutenant.
Sir, the new upgrades to my fighter necessitated a more thorough pre-flight inspection than usual.
The dialogue's so
Lieutenant.
stiff.
Follow me. I want to show you something.
So you just sort of control with your mouse here.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Commander David, may I remind you the probability of a
scroll with your
planet this
mouse down
size
and
being
up
able to
to
retain
speed
enough
up or speed
atmosphere
down?
to support human life is less than
1/10 of 1%. I listen, Cassie, I really do.
permission to recount contradictory anecdote.
Denied. Let's get to that first
Just gonna shoot
waypoint.
at my commander here. Yeah, so here's our waypoint. Match target speed, I guess. Oh. If you have a target and you want to match its speed, you can just click down on the middle
Anyone
button.
trying to reach Dr. Podofkin on the surface?
As you can
No,
tell, I'm
Commander.
enthralled currently. Like, I
With
could
all
not
due
be
respect,
having more
Commander,
fun.
what are we doing here? The same storms that make it difficult to contact the surface are going to make it near impossible for anyone to live down there. We should move on.
Faith, Lieutenant. Have some faith. Okay.
I just remember
Let's
from
see you
experience
put
that
the
you
new
had to
Hades
turn
through
around
its
there.
paces. Fire your afterburners while heading to waypoint 2.
So, if I hold left shift, I'm going at maximum speed, which you can tell is so much more exciting than not maximum speed. I picked up this game and I was expecting something
Your
to put
Hades
me in
class
mind of
fighter
the
is
old
equipped with a complement of active radar homing missiles.
X-Wing versus TIE Fighter,
There's not a lot
or
of guidance with these babies, so be decisive. Keep your eyes on the prize once you make a decision.
okay, so apparently W is the missile fire button, and you hold it down, it's locked, and you fire. Or it gives you that perfectly good target to shoot at right above it. Oops, I just fired at the cat. Oh no, never mind. As you can tell, the combat is also very engaging. The one thing I thought they did do interestingly is this slide function where you turn off the jets and you can turn around and be heading backwards and
Your
firing
Hades class
towards where
ship
you're
is
coming
also
from.
equipped with dual 30mm guns, far
Oh, yeah.
more formidable than the average fighter class ship.
I've been dying to see those 30mm guns in action, Lieutenant. Target some cannon fodder and fire at will.
I'd be dying for some action if I was living in this game world too. Do you want to have a realistic flight simulation? Do you want to spend hours drifting around in space doing nothing? Then this is the game for you. Okay, yeah. No, I'm going too fast. And I can't angle fast enough to actually fight this thing. Okay.
Ready, ready.
That didn't kill it? Okay. Not sure what that did. I was pressing space and it was doing nothing. Oh, God. You might think I just suck at these games, and I'm not great, I'll admit that. But I enjoyed X-Wing, I enjoyed TIE Fighter, I enjoyed X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, I enjoyed several space simulation games. I really enjoyed Homeworld, which has the same ambience, but has some, like, plucks a chord with you, or makes you feel sad about what's happening. This, I don't feel any commitment to the story, I don't feel any sadness for the plight of the people on board the ships. The music's not great, and I can't control worth shit. There's nothing keeping me playing this game. except to tell you guys how much I dislike it. Man. Now, I bet there's somebody watching who's like, you should be sliding, dude. And I'm like, I don't care. Okay, finally. One ship dead. Why is my radar spinning the opposite direction that I'm going? Okay. The radar doesn't orient itself to the direction you're facing. Just kind of a piss off. Might as well accelerate. No. Look at that collision. I didn't expect to be able to show you the collisions. That was hilarious. Just sort of bounced off the fucker. Okay, so it's 800 meters, kilometers away. Yeah, kilometers. Oh. Did I just kill my captain? Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Keep it together.
I think they stopped moving just to like pity me there. I think all those targets were stationary.
Now, let's see if this new and improved Hades-class fighter of yours is ready to leave the nest.
Now this is about as challenging as the combat gets here. Oh. I find most of the challenge in this to be artificial. Like, you're playing with broken controls, you're playing a game that isn't very good, your enemies are just sliding around at random, not really trying to accomplish anything. Even when you get into actual combat, that's kind of how it turns out. Okay, let this thing get far away from me, and then... And how does this slowing down work? Can I actually... Are they actually telling me I can come to a complete stop in space? That's ridiculous. Like, I guess with a few hours of time, if you weren't in orbit around a planet, you could maybe come to a complete stop? A few days. Am I kidding? Okay, I'm just gonna lock onto this guy. But no, this game goes one step further. I can actually stop in 0G.
Commander,
And
your
just like
Hades-class fighter is in
instantly, look
urgent
at this.
need of repair. Please return to the hangar.
Not moving now. Don't even think I'm drifting the slightest bit. That's ridiculous. I have to dock with this now. Fortunately, I can just kind of like slow down to nothing, then dock backwards and it'll just take over for me. Oh, better stop, move. Look at this. Fuck that. Did I dock in the wrong ship? So you can tell there's absolutely no collision. Like, I'm not gonna run into anything. So somewhere, oh yeah, I had to dock in that ship. My bad, guys. So, I do not recommend playing this game. I do not recommend buying this game. After this, there is a real combat scenario that starts, and I'll show you a bit of that, but even that's pretty boring. And I don't think you're supposed to win, you just kind of sit around. Yeah, there we go. If you collide with things, you don't die. This game's horrible.
Okay, Lieutenant. Let's see you get a clear visual on your surroundings without losing your orientation. Your targeting system will stay with you.
You want me to slide, sir?
Is that what the kids call it now? Try not to lose your way to waypoint 3.
Basically, it's just recommending I slide. I don't actually have to. Shows you how good the tutorial is. The objective is fly to waypoint
Looks
3.
good. How's the test pilot?
Ready for my own command, sir.
Cassie, please make a note that the Lieutenant Commander is exhibiting delusional behavior.
Denied. Sarcasm detected.
At least one of you gets me.
If I can kill this captain.
We believe we have found our planet.
Oh yes, have you? The planet with crazy storms? Can't even reach the fucking surface? Excuse my language, this game really pisses me off. Even the space effects, it looks like they basically used the graphics from Homeworld and then made them worse and then put you in the middle of them. And Homeworld was out years ago. I think it was an old game even when I played it and I was young.
Commander, unidentified fighter class ships have entered the sector.
Registration?
The spacecraft bear no registration.
Are you
of
ready
any
for
sovereign
fast-paced
state or
action?
colony, and are refusing our attempts to contact them. Commander, the Cronus is under attack.
All fighter
Is it?
personnel to your hangars for immediate launch. We're under attack. This is Commander David of the United Colonies of Sol. We are on a peaceful mission.
You know, this might actually be what fighting in space would be like, but no one wants to play this shit.
Find me someone in charge over there who makes sense. Hurry!
Now, let's let me come to a
Commander,
complete stop. Yeah, so even when I get into real combat, this is what it is. I don't even think anyone's firing at me
The
yet,
Atlas is under attack.
and if they were, it probably wouldn't matter. I've played realistic dogfighting games that I've just spent
Commander, the Gaia
tons
is
of
under
time
attack.
flying around the same ship trying to shoot it down
Her entire crew is planets.
that have been better than this, way better.
Fighters.
I can't name any off the top of my head, but my god, this is back in. What the fuck? I fired a missile at it and unloaded all my cannons and it all hit and it's not dead? Hell with that, you get like 3 punctures in your hull in space and you're dead. You get 1 puncture and you're dead. Oh man, we almost had the hilarious collisions again. Okay, well, you know what, I'm gonna end this and just throw this into my let's look at the awful, because this is one of the worst games I've ever seen. And I thought you deserved to know about it before you maybe paid for it or even downloaded the demo, which was a waste of time. It didn't cost me anything, but it wasted my time. I tried to play this earlier and get some entertaining footage because I was really excited about, fuck, okay. Anyways, Yessik Zeke out, I'll see you guys later. Oh yeah, and they take you through this at the end, which I have a hard time quitting. Like, they really should not go through so many clips. Look at this crap. Okay, anyways, see you guys later.